Okay, welcome to part 2 of 8-1, solving division in fractions, and copy down example 4 on the back side of your paper, please. And we all love fractions. I know how much you love that, so make sure you're paying attention as we go through this, because I know a lot of us struggle with dealing with fractions. And the truth is, this is really a pretty simple process if you can recall what the basic things of solving, which is do the opposite. Whatever's happening to the variable, you do the opposite to both sides. Let's go ahead and divide our paper in two, and you'll see just how easy this really is. Probably the first thing you need to realize is that this 2x over 3, it's the same thing as this. It's the same as 2/3 x. Would you please write that down just like that? Put the 2/3 in front of the x. These are the same equation here, and you're going to see it written both ways. So I want to make sure you understand that these two things are the same idea. Might make your life a little bit easier. Well, if I look at this, what I realize is x is being multiplied by 2 and it's being divided by 3. So we have to undo the multiplication and we have to undo the division. Undo the multiplication and the division. So I'm going to do this in 2 steps here, and later on I'll show you a faster way to do this. Some of you might already know. So the first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to multiply both sides times 3. I want to get rid of this bottom number first. Okay, so always get rid of what's on the bottom. So I'm going to go times 3 on this side and times 3 on this side. Now 3 over 1 is the same as 3, but I'd like to put the 1 there so you can see that 3 cancel out. So you've gotten rid of that. Remember our goal. Our goal is to get 1x. The goal is to get 1x equal. Okay, so we just went this, canceled out the 3, and you have 2x now. And on the right hand side you have 6 times 3 is 18. Okay, well we're almost done, except here's the problem. We don't have 2x, we have we don't have 1x, we have 2x. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide by 2. I'm just going to do the opposite. It's being multiplied by 2, so I'm going to divide it by 2. There's 1 right there. See, 2 over 2, there's your 1x. And that's equal to 9. 1x equals 9. That is the right answer. And let me show you how we could check that. If 1x is 9, if I put that x, 9 in there, what you have is you have 2 times 9 divided by 3. We want to see if that is equal to 6. Well, let's see. 2 times 9 is 18. Well, what is 18 divided by 3? It is 6. Okay, therefore the answer is 9. All right, so basically a fraction is just like combining multiplication and division into one problem. Let's take a look at this. Negative 3/4 times x. Okay, well, write this down. This is the same as negative 3x over 4. It's the same thing. Okay, so we're going to think of it like that. So the first thing I'm going to undo is the 4. So the step 1 here would be multiply both sides times 4. So I'm going to multiply that times 4 and watch what happens. Times 4 times 4. So this 4 just canceled out and you're left with negative 3x. And I did it again, didn't I? Boy, I've been forgetting to get that line on that paper, my equal sign. You've got to keep your two sides separate. I'm not doing it right there. Multiply that times 4, multiply that times 4. You got negative 3x is 24. Well, you're almost done because now you have negative 3 times x. So we learned that if you divide by, in this case, negative 3, you have to match that number, even the sign, because a negative divided by a negative, there again is your positive 1. 1x is equal to, we got to do that to this side too. 24 divided by negative 3 is negative 8. All right, let's check it. And please get everything I write down, you write down, please. So we're going to stick negative 3 in there. And remember, it's negative 3 times x. Just like I wrote up here, that these are the same thing. It's 3 times x divided by 4. Negative 3 times negative 8 divided by 4 Negative 3 times negative 8. That is positive 24 divided by 4. 24 divided by 4 is 8. There's my check. You got it right. All right, look at that. You're doing fractions now. One more to do, and then you'll be done. Example 6. 3/5 x equals 3. Just one more for good measure. All right. If you want to pause the video and try it, go ahead and do that. I'm going to just keep talking. If I work this through, the first thing I want to do is I want to multiply both sides times 5. Get rid of whatever's being divided. Remember, this is the same thing as 3x over 5. So it's being multiplied and it's being divided. So we're going to undo the division. We're going to multiply times 5. Multiply times 5. That cancels out there. You have 3x equals 15. Now we undo the division. Or we undo using division. Divide by 3. Divide by 3. Just whatever that number is in front of the x, you divide it. You get 1x equals 5. And I did it again, didn't I? I forgot to draw that line down there. Doggone it. I'm getting in too big of a hurry. 1x is equal to 5. You want to check it? Yes, you do. 3 times 5, because that x is 5, divided by this 5. You have 15 divided by 5 is equal to 3. Okay, so there's my answer. X is 5. And we are happy. So that's it. When we come to class next, you will need to be able to solve equations, simple equations that are being divided, or simple equations that are being multiplied by a fraction. All right, we'll see you soon.